Slow the spread of COVID-19, jails and prisons have already released some inmates early. But for those still locked up, concerns over the virus's spread are growing now. Tonight, 7 investigator Ross Jones is looking into where the virus has already taken hold.
They're not really doing what they're supposed to do as far as keeping them the social distance apart.
Kiera Crenshaw's boyfriend is one of hundreds of inmates inside Oakland County's jails. And while social distancing has become the new normal for you and me, for jail inmates, it's often impossible.
It's him and 8 other inmates in one cell. He said the only people that could wear masks are the deputies and the trustees.
Last week, the Oakland County Jail had 0 positive cases of COVID-19, but today there are at least 5. In Macomb County, where Lucia Diaz's son is an inmate, 4 inmates have tested positive.
He is worried that he's going to die in there in jail if he were to catch that.
When COVID-19 spreads in a jail, it's not just inmates at risk. Jail employees can get it too. And at Wayne County Sheriff's Office, 61 officers and staff already have. But among Wayne County inmates, not a single one has tested positive. That's because, we've learned, not a single one has been tested. Undersheriff Dan Faunus tells me by text that the jail hasn't tested anyone because none of its 976 inmates have shown even a symptom to warrant a test. He declined an on-camera interview, but said the jail recently acquired its own test kits.
We're trying to practice social distancing to the extent that you can in a prison.
At the Michigan Department of Corrections, where Chris Gouts is the spokesman, 184 inmates have tested positive for COVID-19, and that's on top of 38 staff members, including one who recently passed away. The prisons have increased their cleaning schedule and tried to limit gatherings as much as possible.
We're sending fewer people to chow at a time, so we're breaking half of a unit instead of an entire unit, and then they sit 2 to a table and assign seats farther apart from everyone.
The Michigan Department of Corrections says tonight that they are going to be using their own prison factories to create personal protection equipment for both inmates and staff. That way they won't have to use any needed supplies that could go to Michigan hospitals. We're in Detroit tonight. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.
Ross, thank you.